What's up guys, it's Mystic coming to you guys with yet another YouTube video. Now today we're gonna go over a gaming PC build. Now I wanted to hit a price point that was very affordable, and I didn't want to step on the toes of the new RX 480 that's going to be released later on this month. So obviously if you have the budget that is anywhere from $500 or above, I would say wait. However, if you're in a tight budget, you have that part-time job, you have to save up just to get the bare minimum to be able to play, this is the perfect build for you because it's $350. It gets you into that PC library and you don't have to spend a ton of money. Alright, so let's get right into it. For the CPU, I choose the AMD Athlon X4 845 quad-core processor from AMD. Basically, it's a very similar processor from the X4 860K. The only real reason why I chose this processor is because it has a lower TDP. It would require less power to run it, and it's still at a pretty reasonable price. Motherboard, I went with the MSI A68HM-E33 version 2 micro ATX motherboard. It has everything you need, your USB 3s, has plenty of room for expansion as far as memory goes, and it has enough room for a graphics card and a few hard drives. You know, you can't go wrong with this motherboard. Main reason why I chose this, if you're going into PC gaming for the first time, it has your OC Genie, and the reason why I love this feature from MSI is because you can just click it and it's going to actually create a mild overclock on your processor. And with the new Wraith cooler that's shipping with the Athlon X4 845, I think just clicking on that, on that feature and not having to worry about it, especially if you're a first timer overclocking, I think it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Memory, Crucial Ballistic Sports 8GB. I went with one stick of 8 gigs, another staple of mine. Why? Because I believe in upgrading later on to 16 without much of a hassle. It can be a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Your dual channel is not going to give you a whole lot more performance as far as real world applications go, so you're not going to see a huge difference. However, if you do need it later on the line, you need a dual channel, so easy to upgrade, swap it in, super easy. Storage, hard drive, the Seagate 1TB hybrid drive, again another staple of mine. The reason why is because, like I said before, you get those fast boot times without having to buy an SSD and spending a ton more money, and they're very reliable. I can't stress this enough. It's going to give you that snappy OS experience in Windows, and you can't go wrong with it. Video card, Zotac GTX 750 Ti 2GB video card. Entry level graphics card is going to play a lot of your games at 1080p, 720p, 1080p. Most AAA titles probably gonna be on low, but you're gonna get respectable frame rates above 40 frames, 50, sometimes maybe 60, depending on how demanding the game could be. However, like I said, depending on the settings, you're gonna have to adjust. If you can find a GTX 950 on sale, I recommend that card. Again, only if you see it on sale. Shop around and keep a lookout on it. I couldn't find one on sale, so the GTX 750 Ti is a perfect fit for this build. The case, the Rosewell FBM 05 Micro ATX Mini Tower case. Basically, it's a very practical case. You get your USB 3s in the front. You get plenty of room to work with inside. Just because the components, you're not looking at very big graphics card, you're not looking at too many cables, so it shouldn't be too hard to work with. And like I said, it's going to look nice on your desk because it's going to be small. It's not going to take too much room. Power supply, the EVGA 430 watt 80 plus certified ATX power supply. Now this one's on sale, and this is why I also went with the X4 845. You can actually go a tad bit lower on the power supply. It's still going to power everything inside. Mild overclock on the CPU. You're still going to be able to put that RAM, that 16 gigs later on down the line, maybe even another hard drive, and you're going to be able to upgrade super easy in those aspects. And if you do decide to go with the GTX 950, it's also going to be able to power it because these components have a very low TDP. Again guys, like I said, I wanted to hit a very affordable price point this build. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, any feedback, please let me know down in the comments. Like the video as always, subscribe. My name is Mystic, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.